Hi, welcome to part 2 in our Pixel lesson. In this part of the lesson, we're going to talk about how to create audiences using our Facebook Pixel. So, the first place we're going to head is to our Ad Manager. Again, Ad Manager lives at facebook.com/ads/manager. You can also access Ad Manager by clicking on the small downward triangle in the upper right-hand side of your Facebook newsfeed and choosing Manage Ads. Once you reach your ad dashboard, you'll click on the hamburger menu in the top left-hand corner, and we'll choose our audiences. So under the Assets column, we have an option called Audiences. Once you have your Facebook Pixel installed, you'll have the ability to create custom audiences. So there are 3 types. There are custom audiences, lookalike audiences, and saved audiences. Saved audiences are those brand new people that you randomly choose based on their location, their interests, and their demographics. Lookalike audiences are when you take something like your email list or your website visitor and you tell Facebook, find me more people like this. And custom audiences are when we upload our email list or use our website traffic or engagement on Facebook to create an audience. For this particular demo, we're choosing to create an audience based on our website traffic. So I clicked on website traffic. Now I have the option to create my email list. I can choose to create website traffic for anybody that visits my website. People who visit a specific page of my website, like my thank you for signing up for my email list page. People who visit a specific page of my website but not others, like people who see my email sign up form but never see the thank you page. And people who haven't visited my website in a certain amount of time. Maybe if someone hasn't visited your website in the past 30 days, they don't know about this great new event or product or training that you're about to launch. And there are also custom combinations, but for the sake of today's lesson, we're going to use anyone who visits our website. Now what we have is our time frame. You can go as high as 180 days or 6 months in the past. I recommend creating 3 different audiences: a 30-day website audience, a 90-day website audience, and a 180-day website audience. You'll do these all exactly the same, except for you'll change this number and you'll name them differently. So in this case, I'm calling this 30-day website audience, or 30-day website traffic. Now I'm creating my audience. Simple as that. Now, for now, the audience is too small. It will build over time as more people are visiting my website. Again, I'm going to click on my Create Audience button and go to Custom Audience. Now I'll show you how to create an audience of people who visit a specific page of your website. So I have a page of my website with a very popular freebie on it. So I'm going to open my website. Okay, with my freebie page opened, I'm going to copy the link to this page and go back to my Ad Manager. Now, again, it's people who visit a specific web page, and so I'm going to have it be URL contains, and I'm going to paste the link to my website. This way, if there was any tracking code or anything after my website, it would still count the pixel. So I paste the link, and again, I want the past, let's say I want the past 90-day traffic. And now I'm going to say 90-day freebie visitors. Okay, and at this point, I have the blue button to create my audience. So it's this simple to create your audience. The problem is, if you don't do it, these audiences won't be here for you to use. So I highly recommend you take the time to create these audiences. I want to show you one more way to create them because sometimes Facebook gets a little tricky and we need to have a saved audience instead of a custom audience. So at this point, we're going to click on Saved Audience. Now notice when I click on Saved Audience, I have the option to start my saved audience with a website audience. So I'm going to start my saved audience with my 30-day website traffic. And now I can say my 30-day website traffic that happens to live in the United States. And at this point, I could then add any demographic targeting, age, income, women, interests. And I can exclude people who maybe already like my Facebook page. Or in my case, I'm just going to name my audience 30-day website traffic US only. This way, if anybody's visiting my website from foreign countries and they're not part of that market that I'm trying to target, I have my US only list already created. So now I can create my audience. The last thing I'm going to show you in this demo is how to create a lookalike audience. Now, a lookalike audience is how to take your website visitors and tell Facebook, find me more people like this, based on their actions and their interests and their demographic data. So when I click on lookalike audience, my first option is to choose my source. So in this case, my source is going to be one of the audiences I've already created or my Facebook page itself. I'm going to choose my 90-day freebie visitors. So these are the people who are interested in my giveaway. So if I have a lookalike audience of the people who are interested in my freebie, my giveaway, then I can advertise it to them to help grow my email list. When you create a lookalike audience, you can only create lookalike audiences based on one country at a time. So in this case, I'm going to choose US. And you want to target the smallest audience size possible. The more broad you get here, the less accurate of a lookalike audience you would be creating. So at this point, I'm going to create my audience. And now that will take some time to update, but then all of these audiences will be ready to use in my ads. So I hope you found this part of the lesson helpful. Now you're empowered to create website audiences based on people who viewed specific pages and also who might be good customers for you because they demonstrate lookalike characteristics to your existing folks. All right, see you in the next lesson. Thanks for tuning in. Your homework is to create a lot of these audiences.